Hello, hello, beautiful heroes. Happy Sunday. Hello, hello. Welcome, Air. Welcome, anybody else lurking? Anybody just coming in? I don't think the bot's fired off yet, so nobody knows I'm here. How's it going? Hello, hello. Let's switch over to this quick. We're gonna do some elephant murder mystery detection detective activities. Charles, welcome. Hello, hello. Happy streaking. You lived to tell the tale. How was your surgery? Are you recouping at home, hopefully? Streak Brothers. 85. Wow. Thanks for the impressive streak, Air. Surgery is Wednesday. Oh wait, did I get my days mixed up? Next stream. Next stream you will have survived. Okay, well, are you feeling ready for your surgery? My bad. I thought that it was next stream. I future sight. I do. Actually, I future sight your surgery went great. You feel fantastic now. It's like your shoulder never hurt to begin with. Cool. Let's get sound. Sounds winkly. I think we played the demo of this game, but I don't actually remember what happened other than we're a giraffe. We're gonna solve a mystery. This one's a little bit more lighthearted than the things we've been playing, so hopefully it'll lift our spirits and keep us from getting too spooked is the goal. I'll just hit new game and we'll get into it. Oh no.
Oh my god, he's dead! The master's dead!
Well, rip. That's it. That's the game. My upcoming surgery, they want me to not be taking my pain meds. Oof. I'm 2 days into not having them. It's not fun. Oh yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that's not great.
Well then, Frumple, that was quite the case, wasn't it?
Oh, indeed so. Already made the evening edition, don't you know? I picked up a copy when I went to buy the boat ticket.
Frumple.
Quite the heroes, I think.
This might be too
Hopefully
quiet.
Well, too much on the part where one of the weasel gang cracked you over the head with a pool cue and nearly made off with all the gold, eh?
Huh, wretched
that?
blighter caught me from behind. Just not cricket, is it?
Still, all worked out in the end.
I don't think. Let's do that.
My friend, and just in time too, as you have this party with Admiral Gilfrey to attend.
Uh-oh.
Look, who is this chap?
We
anyway,
lost our
Gilfrey's an old
avatars.
school friend of mine, top of his class, went on to become an admiral.
Well.
Then latterly undertook a number of privately funded expeditions to all four corners of the globe.
Bit of a swot then, eh? We had no time for his sort at my school.
Evidently so, my friend. Right, let's get this boat ticket and be on our way. Where is the ticket anyway, Frumple?
Oh, I slipped it into the newspaper for safekeeping.
Okay.
Any ideas, old thing?
I put the tickets in the newspaper for safekeeping.
We could just have a little cup of tea. A little cuppa. In case we need a hint. You just have a quick little tea break. Love it. Do they use this game for Imager? Like the 404 page? Oh. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't been on Imager in a minute, actually.
You know, we really must replace this waste paper bin. It's starting to look rather ragged.
Yes, and whose fault is that? Don't know why you keep buying these straw ones. You know you can't resist a nibble when you're peckish.
As I say, we should replace it. Yes, a nice new straw basket, I think.
I just need to point out the fact that our giraffe has very little tufts of hair. Like, are we balding? Are we balding giraffe? Like,
Frumple's many teacups.
he should have a glorious mane and we have, like, wisps.
A pot of tea. It's still brewing.
Oh. That is uncannily similar, yes. Interesting. Anything else I can click on in here?
Ah, the streets of London. Fair to say we've seen this city at its best and its worst over the years, eh, Frumple?
Nanny used to tell me the streets of London were paved with gold. Daft old bird.
I wonder.
Just stone and dirt, same as everywhere else.
Ever the optimist, my friend.
It's even got like the monocle and everything. Maybe the Dave's got inspired to make a whole ass game from it. Maybe. Oh, I can use my little hoof to toggle the lamp. That's fun.
I'm rather fond of this scarf. Shame it's been on the short side there.
World's longest fucking scarf. Too short for giraffe.
Winklebottom cracks the case. A touch sensational, but they appear to have got most of the salient facts correct.
Never mind all that. What do they say about me?
Ah, well, let me see. Yes, here it is. Lord Winklebottom was assisted, as ever, by his associate, Mr. Frumple.
Mister? Dash it all, I didn't spend 8 years in medical school to be called Mister.
Mister.
Bunch of bloody
Bummer.
hacks.
Well, never mind that now, old boy. We have to get going if we're to catch this boat before nightfall.
No, I'm quite vexed now. I shan't leave until I've had a fresh cup of tea to calm me down. This one's practically tepid.
Oh, very well. I'll make you a fresh cup. The pot should be ready now.
Absolutely
Ah, here's the
vexed.
ticket. I'll keep hold of this for now.
Check the notebook regularly for notes Mr. Winklebottom, Lord, actually, Winklebottom has made about the characters you've met. Okay. Admiral Aristotle Gilfrey sent mysterious invitation, lives on an isolated island. Okay. Pour
Now
my
to
cup.
pour some out for the good doctor.
Items you picked up can be found in your inventory at the bottom of the screen. Click and drag items to combine them. Right click to examine it. Where? I can't see the bottom of the screen because in order to make this windowed, hold on. There's no icon down there. What do they mean? Did I break it? Highly possible.
I'll take this. Good for the old bones, you know.
Oh, maybe. No. Drilly, welcome. Hello, hello. How's it going? I might have broken it by forcing it to be windowed. It's not having it. Hold on. There we go. Interesting. Okay.
A pot of tea.
Just click the icons at bottom of the screen. It's easy, Miro.
And in with the tea.
It's actually very much not easy.
I put the milk in the cup. Here you are then, a nice fresh cup of tea.
Interesting.
That's much better. I say, this tastes a bit off. Did you put the tea in first or something?
Ah, was that wrong?
Wrong? Wrong? What sort of animal do you think I am?
A most fine one, my friend. Come along, we need to be off. The ticket says we are to meet a Mr. Walters at the docks, and he'll sail us out to Gilfrey's Island.
Oh, very well. I suppose this will have to do. Tea first, I ask you.
We're gonna have to figure out something else to do with this window eventually, but
Just smell that salty sea air. Takes me back to my childhood holidays on the coast with Gilfrey. Even then you could tell the old boy was destined for a life on the waves.
Don't much care for it myself. Went on a ghastly school trip to Blackpool as a lad. I tried to go for a donkey ride. Donkey was furious. He told me I was too heavy. Wretched fellow.
Well, never mind that now, old boy. We need to find the docks and this salty Walters chap who's going to take us over to Gilfrey's Island.
Salty Walters chap. If you don't know what to do, you can always ask Dr. Frumple to help you out. Select his teacup to get a hint. Wow, we're
One of the
so
old English
tall.
kings lost his head in the Great Frog War, if I remember my history.
True Brits, no, you
Careless,
microwave
you
your
ask me.
tea. You're trying to give the Brits a heart attack, eh? I was about to mention him putting the tea in the cup first. Traditionally, you put milk and cream in first to avoid the tea staining the fine china. Well, I'll have you know that I've never used fine china in my life, so my order doesn't matter. But that
I'm
is
not quite
good
sure
knowledge
what
to
it
know.
was for, but what did I do?
I do indeed want the bottle.
Picking up litter, eh? Very public-spirited.
I in fact want 2 bottles. Talk to the landlord.
Keep away from that window. Lets in a terrible draft, it does.
Oh. Is that how you spell draft?
A number of wooden barrels. They all seem to be sealed up and in use. A number of wooden barrels.
Okay. Detritus? No. Okay, let's talk to this guy first.
Let me in, you bleeding crooked canine. Oh, hello, sir. Sorry, in a bit of a jam here.
Salutations.
Good day to you, sir.
Bleeding well isn't a good day. That reprobate Walters has locked me out of my own pub. I do apologise, sir. Shouldn't take it out on you like, but he's going to drink me out of business if I don't get back in there to stop him.
Indeed so. Quite the predicament. So this is your establishment, I take it?
Indeed so, sir. Used to be my father's, but I took it over as the oldest of the litter. We do a good trade, serving the sailors and dock workers, even if we have to put up with less savoury characters from time to time.
I say, Winklebottom, I do hope he's not talking about the chap who's meant to sail us out to the island.
Doesn't matter to me either since I'm a barbarian and I don't use milk in my tea. How dare you? My word. I actually love putting milk in my tea, but it has to be a black tea, usually. Some part of me feels like I should summon Bartle with all this tea talk. Absolutely. Invite
Can
him
we help
in.
you get the door open?
Bartle.
I'm rather afraid I have business with this Walters fella.
He's bleeding well gone and locked the door from the inside. And my
Weird.
spare key's in my bedroom on the top floor. How am I meant to get up there?
Sounds rather like your forte, what?
I do have a certain talent for retrieving things from high places, yes.
Oh, if you wouldn't mind, sir. It's the window on the right up there. Not the left one. That leads to the hallway, and we had it sealed up, as it lets a proper terrible draft in right through the pub. We catch our death if you open that one.
Guess I'll open that one, eh? Open the window for him. Oh. Oh no, moral choices. I can steal the jewelry. Do you think he'll say something about like, oh no, I shouldn't?
Ah, pearls for a swine. Lord Winklebottom committing common larceny?
Yeah.
Most certainly not.
I dare say. I will not. Ew, ew. Oh my god.
Well, I can see them, but they're rather frustratingly out of reach.
Take 3 steps to the side. I hate his tongue. What the fuck?
These must be the keys.
I hate it. Alright, do I have anything that'll help here? Probably not. Got
An
some
empty glass.
bottles. I can't reach. I'm having to do this on my upright monitor to get to the bottom of the thing.
No, I don't think this is right.
Okay. Then we don't have what we need. I knew that he'd say no. That's why
Okay, so
I didn't
this should come
bother.
in handy.
There we go. That's what we need. I knew he wouldn't.
You know, Vrumple, we might be able to make use of this saw.
Blimey, not the friendliest chap, is he?
I think that's his saw. Alright. We need the boat hook. You motherfucker. Oh my god. This is so difficult. Why couldn't they just make this
long
game
implement.
windowed? Insanity. Alright.
A long implement. Ah yes, this seems to be just the ticket. Perhaps I should keep this hook for collecting out-of-reach leaves.
Yeah, you know, for when you can't reach the top of the tree. Because it's 2025? Yeah, apparently. Like, I can force it to be windowed, but then I can't resize that window, so it's just massive, and I can, like, drag it around and move it, but it's too big, and I can't even see the bottom, like, I don't know, last half inch. I didn't think it would be a problem, but apparently it will be a problem, so I'm gonna have to figure something else out. Years ago, I saw something in a wildlife hotel in Africa that a giraffe in the area... There was a giraffe in the area, and there was part of a video where there was a Giraffe looking in the second story window. That's amazing. Here you go, my guy.
You bleeding.
Oh, no, I guess I'm just supposed to hand him the keys.
Well, good.
I say, don't you think we should...
Let's see. Here you go, buddy.
Right then, this should do the trick.
Oh, thank you kindly, sir. Right then, let's see what that bleeder has been up to in my pub.
Wouldn't fancy being in that fellow's shoes, eh?
Debauchery. He's doing debauchery.
You'll bleeding well pay for this, Walters. Look what you've done. This bleeding barrel is bleeding well empty now.
Do you think it's
Get out,
bleeding,
you hear?
bleeding
Keep
empty?
your snout out me business. I be leaving in my own time. I won't be taking no orders from a landlubber like you.
I say, Frumple, this
I
is
said
the chap
fuck
who's
you.
going to sail us to the island?
Fellow looks like he's barely able to stand, let alone sail a ship.
Well, we might die.
These are made by the finest craft sauces.
Craft horses? Just looked it up, and the place is called Giraffe Manor in Nairobi. Excuse me,
Shifty-looking
good
sort,
sir.
if you ask me.
What makes you say that? He seems like a perfectly fine gentleman to me.
Can't rightly say. Something about primates. It's the eyes, I think. Something in them that's almost not animal. I say, Winklebottom, this fella looks like a bit of a bore, eh, what?
Haha. Ha!
Yes, very good, Frumple.
Stupid.
How can I help you, sir?
I wonder what you can tell us about the sailor who's been slumped over that table over there.
The bane of my bleeding existence, that's what he is. He's cleared me out. Can you believe it? Drunk all me bleeding beer he has.
Very bothersome, I'm sure. I say, old chap, any chance of lighting the fire? There's a bit of a nip in the air after all.
No bleeding way. Cost me money, that does. And with that waste of space drinking me out of house and home, I needed to save every last shilling. I'd have to get a lot colder before I
How do you
start
think
a
he
fire.
sees? Guess I'm gonna have to open that
Well, thank you for
window.
your time.
Bummer.
Very good, sir.
Hey, Paladin, welcome. Hello, hello. Did someone say we're doing debauchery? We are indeed. Wow, Jesus.
Hey, get your pilfering paws off those glasses. They be mine, you hear?
Oh, okay. It's got opinions.
Aye, what is it?
Greetings, my
Greetings.
good man.
Well, spit it out. What be you wanting, stranger?
You are Salty Walters, I take it?
That I am, and don't you be forgetting it neither.
Then you want to take us to the Isle of Barghest.
Nope, I be staying here with me drinks. I'll not be sailing today. Not for you nor anybody else.
I say, you rotter, we have tickets, you know. Paid for in advance.
Nar.
He says nar.
Now look here, you bounder. We have tickets and you will jolly well sail us out to that island. Dash it all.
I won't be sailing today. I drinks me beer to wash away the terrible taste of the salty sea water. And hates it, I does. I'll not be sailing again for a while now that I've got that accursed taste out of me system.
Ironic that a man named Salty should hate the taste of seawater so, isn't it, Frumple?
Dashed inconvenient if you ask me.
Seems like maybe he's in the wrong profession, eh?
Well, goodbye then.
Fellow seems more than a little worse for wear thanks to all that beer.
This fireplace is as cool as the atmosphere in here.
Okay, I wonder if I open this window.
Now let's see if we can't get this window open. No, it's no good. Stuck fast.
Give another go. Probably just been painted over.
Well, if you say so, just one more. Oh. Oh dear, well that didn't go entirely according to plan.
Oh, no.
Awfully embarrassing.
Still got the job done, what?
Oh, rip. Oh, no. It's awfully drafty in here, isn't it?
I say, it is rather chilly in here, what?
Yeah, it's colder than Poseidon's drawers in here.
Oh, for goodness sake. I'll have to light the bleeding fire now.
This man really doesn't like his life. Perfect. I don't know why we want that, but I know we're gonna want it. I'm gonna go talk to the dudes at the docks now. Let's see.
Excuse me, sir, would you mind? I say, there's really no need for that.
Fearsome looking blighter, I'm keeping well away.
I say, old chap, a moment of your time.
Excuse me, good sir.
Greetings, my good man.
Good day to you. What can I do for you?
Well, at least somebody's friendly over
The
here.
fellow over there is proving a bit troublesome.
Oh, him? He's harmless, really. At least as long as you don't greatly value your eyeballs.
Delightful.
You'll not be getting anything out of him till he's got his morning drink inside of him. And I'm not talking about coffee, if you take my meaning.
I see.
Winklebottom exposed! Oh my goodness. Without his hat? That's actually really crazy. Yeah. Just dipping his little head in. God, they're so big.
I have a ticket for conveyance of myself and my colleague here with a Mr. Walters. I wonder if you know the gentleman.
That layabout. Oh, I know him all right. I should not
Layabout.
be going anywhere with him till he pays his docking fees.
Oh,
Nobody
no.
leaves this dock without my say-so. No docking fees, no permit to leave.
I say, Winklebottom, this Walters fellow sounds like a flaky sort of character, what?
He's a piece of shit, man. We're gonna have all kinds of trouble.
Well, can we discuss this permit? How might we obtain a permit to allow us to leave the dock?
Well, you could get Walters to pay his docking fees, but that's not likely to happen. Tell you what, I'm a bit short-staffed today. So if you help me with repairing this ship, I'll give you a permit.
Manual labour? Don't much like us
I'll
have
repair
that.
a ship.
I have a surgeon's hooves, don't you know?
I'm a best
Well, what can we
ship
do to
man.
I can do the actual work, but I've run out of wood. I need some planks or something.
Very well, we shall obtain some wood for you.
Also, this barrel of tar here solidify. I don't need much, but I need a way to melt some of it.
Some way to melt the tar, I see.
Shouldn't be a problem for a genius like you, eh, what?
Right then, Frumple.
Okay, planks of wood and melted tar. I feel like if we...
No, sorry. You know, Frumple, we might be able to make use of this saw.
Blimey, not...
I wonder if maybe we need to feed him something.
Let's take this with us, just...
Can I dip the rope in the tar?
No. I'm really not sure. This tar is hard as rock. We'll need to heat it up to get any out.
Can't stand the filthy stuff. Looks like mud, but just you try wallowing in it. You need a chisel to get it off you.
What if we made like a weird makeshift
It's no
lamp?
good. The rope can't get any purchase on the smooth glass bottle.
Okay, well that wasn't my goal, but sure.
A roaring hot fire.
Gives the place a rather cosy feel, eh, what?
But how do I get the tar over there? Oh, just steal this
I
whole
say,
barrel,
Barty,
sure.
would you mind awfully if I took this empty barrel?
You'd be doing me a favour. That beer-soaked bulldog has emptied it anyway.
Damned if I can figure out where you keep all this stuff, Winklebottom.
Get your bleeding hooves off. I mean, would you mind leaving that where it is, please, sir? I lose a dozen of those a day to these thieving bleeders.
I'm gonna ring the bell. Yay!
Arr, what terrible siren song be that? Last orders are upon us already.
Oh.
Quick, you rapacious rapscallion. I've been eating more beer.
Oh.
What's
Mine
that noise?
now.
Hey, get your pilfering paws off
What?
those glasses. They be mine, you hear?
How'd he hear that?
Ah, 'twas but a false alarm. Just 1 minute. Don't think you can pinch me point just because I be looking the other way. That be mine, you great thieving scallywag. Who's off it?
Since the landlord is looking the other way, perhaps I might borrow this for a moment. I'll be sure to return it, naturally.
Fella's probably used to things going walkabout in this place anyway.
Walkabout. Going walkabout.
I have no idea what these are for, but they look terribly nautical.
Super nautical. We acquired a new item, but not entirely sure what to do with it. Does this count as wood for you?
Here you are. A barrel. It's made of wood.
It's a good effort, but I can't very well plug this hole with a wacky great barrel now, can I? Maybe if you broke it up or something.
An empty wooden barrel.
Can I just
I
stab
have
this bird?
reservations about doing this. I have reservations.
Okay. Well. What do we need to do
Any
here?
ideas, old thing?
Well, we probably need to get the things that Puffin fellow was asking.
Wow, yeah, great help. Fantastic. Hates the taste of salt. Are we maybe supposed to salt? Maybe we're supposed to salt his... Okay. Hold on. I have an idea.
I might be able to get some seawater in this if only I could get it low enough. This seems unlikely. I have reservations. This seems It's no good. The rope can't get any...
I say, Winklebottom, have a look at this tiny little boat. Wouldn't fancy my chances trying to cross the sea in this thing, eh?
Quite so, old man.
I would rather just get in this boat and sail away. To plug the chatbot code to a server, supposed to be the first IRL test of Bartle running. Bartle! You can do it. Alright, time to cheat. I literally have no ideas. Let's see. Getting the wood and the tar. Oh, okay. It worked! I knew you could do it, Bartle. Here, as always, my liege. Welcome, Bartle.
How can I help you?
I say, old boy, would you mind
Apparently we have to
awfully letting us have that
have to have
jug of rum
conversations
out
with
sitting on
people.
the bar over there?
Well, I suppose you did help me get back into my pub. Fine. You can have the bleeding thing. On the house, like.
Nice.
Well, thank you for your...
Very good.
We just had to actually ask.
We should take our reward with us. Here you are then, sir, some alcohol. Perhaps this will quench your thirst.
I say, you nearly ripped your blasted hoof off.
Some man had to make those noises in a studio.
Well, that seems to have calmed him down considerably. Though I can't help but feel we aren't really helping the poor wretch here. Now this fellow has calmed down, I'm sure he won't object to us borrowing his saw. You see? Doesn't mind a bit.
She's about to die. She's about to die of alcohol poisoning.
Now, Frumple, you hold onto the barrel, and I'll attempt to chop it up.
Careful where you're waving that thing. No other doctor's around to patch me up if you slip, you know.
Yay. There you go.
Will this do the job?
Ah, yes. This'll do nicely. I could use this wood for me repairs.
Cool. Now we need... Interesting. Not how I pictured this going either. Okay.
Now to heat this poker up somewhat. Yes, this has done the trick splendidly.
Be careful with that thing, don't want to burn a hole in your britches.
So
Right then, Frumble, just watch this.
we just
Yes, the hot poker is melting through the tar like butter.
Oh, what a noxious niff. Let's get rid of this stuff quickly.
need a niff. Here you go.
This is just what I need. I could use this to waterproof the repair. Thank you for that, fellas. Now I can repair the hole in this boat.
How long do you think that tar stays hot for, though?
First class job. Even if I do say so myself.
Well, nobody else is likely to.
Well, with that done, I'm finished for the day, so you're both free to go. Give this permit to Walters and let him know his debt is cleared. This time.
What a great patch job. Looks really seaworthy. Okay, did we acquire anything?
I might be able to get some seawater. I've tied the ropes with the handle of this jug.
Ah.
Now I'll lower the jug down on this rope and, yes, we now have a jug full to the brim with salty seawater.
Perfect. Just what I need to poison, I mean, convince the bulldog to leave. Alright, so I gotta ring the bell.
Ah, what
And then,
quick, you rapacious.
while he's distracted,
Quickly, while he's not looking, just pour this into his beer.
Ah, what be this foul flavour?
nice.
Oh, me last beer is
Doesn't it
ruined.
hurt
and
you to
that
drink
pickering
seawater?
pig won't sell me no more.
Do I take it you might now be willing to carry out your job?
No reason not to now. Maybe the Admiral can see his way to providing me with a bit of the old grog. Go way back, him and me.
Shall we meet at the docks then?
Aye, I'd be waiting at me vessel. Make it quick, mind you.
He said, I guess beer isn't doing it for me anymore.
We should leave these. We've already taken enough from this establishment.
Boo. Fine. I have pilfered quite a bit, though.
My word, there appears
Hey,
to be a
I'm
storm
Props
coming
Welcome.
in.
Hello,
we must
hello.
make haste and get out of the island before it hits.
Well, shit.
Wait, you don't mean this is your ship?
Aye, that it be. And what of it?
I just don't think it looks particularly seaworthy.
She's a fine vessel. Served me on many a long voyage, she has. Besides, I be the only sailor for hire in the dock
We're gonna
right
die.
now, so you don't have a choice.
We're gonna
That's
die.
not terribly reassuring.
Shall we set sail for the island then?
Aye, that we will. All me permits are in order, so all aboard for the Isle of Bargest.
I'm so tall. Comical. Spooky.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Made it at last. Madam, would you be so kind as to let your master know?
Oh, sir, it's terrible. A tragedy. The master, he's dead.
I say what?
It's true, sir. Oh, the poor master. I found him, sir, just floating there in his tube. Stiff as a board he was. Oh, it was horrible.
Gilfrey, dead? But this doesn't make any sense. He was in the prime of his life. The fellow was as strong as an ox.
A very tiny ox, anyway. Oh, I say, old chap, I am sorry.
We should take a look just to be certain. Madam, Dr. Frumple here will want to examine the poor fellow.
And if there's even a hint of foul play, you can be certain that Lord Winklebottom will get to the bottom of it.
Oh, my lord, thank God you're here. The master spoke of you often.
Tell me, who else is in the house?
Well, my lord, there's the staff. That's myself and Ambrose, the butler. The gong over there should summon him. Also Pumphrey, the gardener, though he's been moping around outside of late. Miserable old sod it is. Oh, sorry, my lord.
Anybody else?
Oh, yes, my lord. There are a great many guests here today. The master had a
Suspects.
big announcement to make, he said.
Right, Frumple, we should have a look at poor Gilfrey, then introduce ourselves to the other guests. Thank you, madam, you've been most helpful.
You're welcome, my lord. Have you any luggage with you? I can have Ambrose take it upstairs for you.
Alas, no, we lost most of our possessions on the journey over here.
What?
Our means of conveyance turned out to be a touch unstable.
It was all I could do to keep hold of me tea.
Oh no, not all her shit. Strong as an ox doesn't hit like fit as a butcher's dog. It doesn't. It really doesn't. The main thing is that the seawater will not hydrate you, but in large amounts it can throw off your electrolytes. Then again, so can large amounts of fresh water intoxication. That's true. Oh, we gotta ring the gong. Wait, didn't she say that summons somebody though? Maybe we don't do that just yet.
I say, Winklebottom, that fella must have been going like a bomb when you ran into that wall, what? Ha!
Yeah, that's fucking morbid. What the fuck?
I think I've heard that one before, and it's not in very good
We're
taste.
animal people. That's
I suppose
fucked
when you
up.
think about it, it is quite an odd tradition. A little morbid, in fact. Look, the poor fellow even has some of his clothing still on him.
This chap is beyond even your skills, I fear. Let's leave him be.
That's so fucked up. That'd be like mounting grandma's head to the wall. Like, what the fuck? Who can we call?
It would be prudent to alert someone on the mainland to the death. Hello? Operator?
Uh-oh. Isolated.
Ah yes, hello. I wonder if you'd be so kind as to connect me to Scotland Yard. Inspector Culver's office, if you please. Yes, thank you.
Uh-oh.
What the devil? The lights have gone out.
Dun dun dun.
What on earth was all that about?
I'm not sure. I say, the telephone line has gone dead. And look at this.
Crikey, that's a bit of a mess. What could have done this?
Well, one thing's for sure, we're not going to be able to contact the mainland until we can get this repaired.
Sus. Real sus. Don't knock it till you try it. Try mounting grandma's head to the wall? Yeah.
A bust of the great Caesar. Gilfrey was most interested in ancient history.
Good grief, look at his eyes. They look even more soulless than the real thing.
What is it with you and primates, Frumple?
It's a phone. I walked in and thought he had a gun to his head. That'd be crazy. That would have escalated very quickly.
A bust of the great composer, Beethoven.
Not just a great
Beethoven.
composer, but an excellent at tricks too, you know. I hear he was an expert at rolling over.
This is a portrait of Gilfrey's late wife, Ethelberta. She died
Ethelberta.
tragically young a few years ago.
How did she die, anyway?
It was a terrible incident involving an airship.
I say, crashed with her on board?
No, she flew too close to the propellers and,
Oof.
well, you can imagine the rest.
Oh, grisly way to go.
Oofty.
A painting of Gilfrey's only daughter, Constance.
Okay.
Ah, a portrait of the great fellow himself.
The man
Distinguished looking
himself.
chap, eh, Winklebottom?
Alright, let's question Bethel?
Perhaps we could discuss the other people who are here. Who else is on the staff here?
Other than Ambrose, there's just Pumphrey, the gardener. Such a shame to see the house so low on staff. Oh, my lord, you should have seen the place where my mistress was still alive.
Used to be more of you, eh?
Oh, yes, sir. It's really just a skeleton staff now. The master was away so much on his travels. More so since the mistress passed away. But he doesn't need a full staff these days, I'm afraid.
What can you tell me about the guests here?
I don't know any of them well. It's the first time we've had guests since the mistress died. God rest her soul.
Super sus.
You're the last to arrive, so you'll find them all around the house.
Thank you very much.
Nux McHuggins, the artist formerly known as Fat Knuckle. Hey, Fat Knuckle, how's it going? I mean, sorry, Nux McHuggins. That's hard to say. I'm just gonna go with McHuggins. The artist formerly known as. How's it going? Wait a second. Can any animal birth any other kind of animal in this game's universe? No.
That'll be all for...
This was his wife, and this was his daughter. So a duck had a duck. Somehow with an oxalotl. I don't remember how to pronounce that type of animal.
Do you know why we've all been invited here?
Oh, I'm sorry, my lord. I don't. The master was being most mysterious about it. Something to do with his research, I'd fancy, but it's all beyond me.
Okay.
That'll be all.
Well, let's start over here. Why, hello, llama drama. Greetings.
Greetings.
You are Lord Winklebottom, are you not?
That'd be
I'd
weird,
say,
Amprops.
that's amazing.
That'd be crazy.
Did you see all that in your crystal ball? Or a message from the spirits, perhaps?
No, I saw an article about you in the newspaper earlier today.
Oh, well, yes, I suppose that would also work.
Anyway, I am very pleased to meet you. I am Madame Lavinia, and I am a spirit medium.
Well, quite.
Think she's gonna predict our future? Gilfrey, what do you know
Can you
about
tell
him?
me about Gilfrey?
Oh, that poor soul. Such tragedy in this household. First my dear Ethelberta, and now Aristotle.
Ethelberta is a terrible name.
Their
I'm sorry,
daughter
not
must be
sorry.
devastated.
Quite so. Very sad business all round. Very sad.
What's your connection to Gilfrey?
I've known Ethelberta since she was a duckling. I've no idea why darling Aristotle invited me today, though. None at all.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
Oh no, he's hot!
Are you talking about Ethelberta or? I'm telling my cousin Ethelberta you said that. Do it. I bet she hates it too. I love these like water tubes. So it,
This tube is part of the network of pipes
Yeah.
Gilfrey used to get around the house. Being amphibious, he preferred to stay in these as much as possible.
Ingenious system, mind you.
I love that this wallpaper is freaking out. It's freaking me out. Oh my god. We gotta leave this room. Is it doing it for you guys?
Greetings, madam.
What's that, young man? Speak up!
I said greetings,
from Grandma.
madam.
No, it's no good. No diction. That's the problem with you young people. You need to learn to project, my boy.
We're not going to get very far here, Winklebottom. My diagnosis is the old bird is deaf as a post.
I'm so glad to have you here, Frumple. I've no idea how I would manage without your expert opinion on such matters.
Oh, thank you, old thing.
Thank you for
What's that?
Okay. We're just gonna leave her
Head
alone.
closer.
Lady!
Can't hear you all the way up there.
Ugh.
I say, Winklebottom, do you know who this is? It's Dame Celia Wellington Boot.
I'm
Dame!
sure I have no idea.
But she's famous. Dame Celia was a star of the stage. I had quite the crush on her as a young calf.
Ugh, this wallpaper makes me barfy. I wasn't sure who I was talking about, but the draft got it going on. You can be talking about multiple people, really. Oh. I'm gonna
It's
take that.
surprising how often a good sharp knife comes in handy during an investigation.
Absolutely. That's mine now.
A bowl of fruit. You know what they say, Frumple? An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Well, doesn't seem to have worked, does it?
What we got?
Oh my god.
Who keeps their
Frumple,
wine in the fridge?
Look at this. This is terrible.
What? What is it?
They're keeping red wine in the refrigerator. This
Yeah.
is sacrilege.
Oh,
For
is that
real.
all? I thought you found something important.
Right then, let's turn this thing on.
Wait, why?
I say, Frumple, do you know how to work one of these things?
Not a clue.
Right then,
Oops. I like how his cup of tea
I
is
say,
somehow
Frumple.
still hot. After being to the wharf and everything. Oh, a pan.
Frumple,
huh?
you're the food expert. Do you think we should take this with us?
As you wish, but don't expect me to know what to do with it. I'm rather more interested in the end result than the process, you know.
Just open this hatch.
Ugh, blasted thing won't stay open.
This door
Locked.
appears to be locked. Most irritating.
Yes, quite so. Wonder where it leads to.
It's in the cupboard. Dishes.
Just some crockery.
Boring.
Just
Fuck
some
is
odds
that?
and ends, nothing useful.
Bits and bobs, tiffles and trifles. Sardines.
Nothing of interest in here.
Wait, does that mean that we eat other animals? Oh, matches.
Oh,
I'll take those.
there are some matches in this box. I'll take these, or rather this. There only seems to be one match left.
Well, I'll take it. What the fuck happened in that bed? Do I even want to know? That's
This
kind of
looks like
weird.
a child's doll. It seems to be a cuddly axolotl.
An odd thing to
Axolotl.
keep around.
Axolotl. Why would you keep an axolotl? That'd be like having a stuffed animal of your father. Like, what? He's got one of those fancy battery-operated Bluetooth warming mugs. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah. Notices the wine in the fridge, but pours tea in his cup before the milk. Listen, he just got confused, that's all. Giraffe in a top hat and hippo in a bowler would be good usernames for gamer tags. They would, actually. You're not wrong.
Ugh, this bed is absolutely filthy. Rumble, what do you make of this?
Looks like some kind of slime or mucus. I'd say this bed is used by a mollusk of some sort. Filthy buggers.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else in here for us. Next. Why, hello! Oh, that's a dead body. Daughter's just sitting next to the dead body. What is this picture of
I
us?
say, look at this old boy. It's Gilfrey and I during our school days.
Aw.
Ah, those were happy times.
Not for me. Couldn't abide school. The other boys used to make fun of my name. Dumple, they'd call me. The
Aw.
rascals.
Not Dumple.
A sporting trophy won by Gilfrey. He was always such a strong, fit chap.
Won a few sporting trophies myself in my youth, you know. Came second in the all boys egg and spoon race back at the old academy. They let me keep the spoon. Had to give back the egg, mind. Matron only laid it that morning.
There's a lot going on here.
I wonder if these chaps know what happened to Gilfrey.
You could ask, but I doubt they'd hear, and I don't suppose they saw anything anyway. And if they did, they wouldn't say. A collection of gramophone records.
Oh look, they have Sands of the Sea featuring
Dumple with
periwinkle
the
flames
dumpy.
and crustaceans.
He
I love
he
that
likes them
music.
big.
I think I'll stick to the classics.
Who is this young dapper fellow?
Ah,
Ew,
this
I hate
chap is
his
Lord
bird
Malcolm
hand.
Schmidt. I've met him in a house a number of times.
Ugh.
A great speaker, although I'm
That
not
makes you
sure
feel
all of him makes
weird.
a good deal of sense.
Looks most distinguished.
Generally, yes, though not so much when food is around. He can get quite raucous at times.
Raucous old chap. I hate his little bird hand. That made me feel weird.
A relic of the Great Frog Wars. Gilfrey was most fond of ancient history.
I say, that axe he's carrying would do you a real mischief if you got on the wrong end of it.
Whoa. What do we got in the cupboard?
Now, let us have a look in here.
Oh, just some papers. How boring.
Not inherently so, but in this case, yes. They don't seem to be of any great interest. Although it does seem odd that they're in such a mess. It's almost as if somebody had been rummaging through them in a hurry.
Best way, in my opinion, gets it out of the way. I much prefer reading things with nice pictures in them. Medical books have some excellent drawings.
One would hope that you at least glance at the words, mind you. An award for Amphibian of the Year.
Amphibian of the- wait,
never
are
hope to meet, eh? From
Axolotls amphibians? I need to know what the priest sounds like. All right, let's do it. He's got a little watch on. Reverend Peabody.
Greetings, sir.
Ah, hello, my child. I am most pleased to make your acquaintance at this sad time.
Pleased
About
to
how
meet
you'd
you. I'm Lord
expect.
Winklebottom III, and this is my colleague, Dr. Reginald Frumple.
Bless you, my children. I am Reverend Archibald Peabody.
Yeah, let's start with that.
Do you know any of the other guests?
I don't trust
I
him.
believe I may have seen Madame Lavinia
I
at
trust him with
some
my life.
interfaith conference or other, but not to speak to. Other than that, I'm afraid not.
Do you know why Gilfrey invited you here today?
Oh, I'm afraid I wouldn't know. I've not heard from him for a few years, until just recently when he wrote to me out of the blue. I know he had something to announce, but I'm afraid I don't know what.
It is most intriguing, to be sure. Well, thank you for your time, Reverend.
That was
Oh, yes, quite so, my boy.
stimulating
quite so.
conversation.
Greetings.
Ah, Winklebottom, isn't it?
Oh my God, I love him.
reports about your exploits for my newspaper.
Oh, really? And which of
Cappy,
our
is that you?
adventures have you covered?
Sorry, old thing. Not sure I recognize you.
Frumple? Dr. Frumple? You said you'd covered our cases.
Oh, that's right. You're the gentleman's gentleman, yes?
We're partners. Equal partners. Blasted hack.
All right, Frumple. Pleased to meet you, sir, but I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage.
Winslet's the name, old thing.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
I say, it's true what they say, then, about you preferring to walk on all fours. Bit old-fashioned these days, what?
I just happen to think it's rather more refined.
Plus he'd bash his bonds on the ceiling if he tried to walk in the modern style.
And how
Gilfrey.
do you know Gilfrey? Do you know why you're
Trust
invited
him.
here today?
You don't
In
trust
reverse
anybody.
order, and not a blasted clue, and I'm engaged to his daughter Constance.
You're
Oh.
a journalist, you say. Could that be the reason you're here?
Might be, old boy. The old fellow wasn't entirely taken with me, truth be told.
He did it. He
But
killed
if
Daddy.
he wanted somebody to get the word out about something, I'd certainly fit the bill.
You didn't get along with Gilfrey then?
Well, I mean, I've never actually met him, you understand. This is the first time Constance has brought me to the island. But I'm sure he wouldn't approve of me. Crikey, my own family don't, so why would somebody else's?
Tell me about your
So you're
fiancée.
engaged to young Constance over there.
Oh, Winklebottom, I'm a changed cat since meeting her. I was quite the party animal, but fair to say, she's tamed me.
You didn't get on with the Admiral, though.
It was nothing he said, you understand, but I don't think he approved. Don't have a lot of luck with family. Even my own disinherited me.
I say, that's rather harsh of them.
Too many parties, I suppose. And being a journalist, well, it's not exactly an appropriate job for somebody of my status, you know.
Most unfortunate.
I get to keep the title. I'm a baronet, don't you know? But I'm afraid it's
Baronet.
left me rather
Huh?
cash poor.
Farewell,
Thank you for your
good sir.
time.
I don't trust him either, though. Oh. Ah, puzzle box. Fun. Okay.
You know, Frumple, I'm not sure we have all the information we need to crack this puzzle.
Oh, wait. What? I have to bow our big ass head. We should actually probably look at the dead body. Don't touch
Nothing to be
it.
done for the poor fellow until we can drain the water, I fear.
We shall have to get him out of there if I'm to do an autopsy. Can't very well determine the cause of death just by gawping at him through the glass, you know.
No, just gop.
Oh, just look at him, Frumple. Died in his house tube network. It simply doesn't make any sense. He was such a hardy fellow.
If we can get him out, I'll determine what killed him. Never you fear.
Let's take these with us.
Indeed. It would be sheer folly to
Ha
leave
ha.
them.
Ha.
I say, sheer folly.
Oh my God.
Because they're...
Yes, I understood. Actually, I believe they're secateurs.
What the fuck is that? What's a secateur? Tasty looking plant. Eat it. Taste it, Winklebottom.
My word, this plant really does look frightfully tasty.
This is how I die. Poisonous. Dead. Bad ending.
Oh dear, how awfully embarrassing. I do hope that wasn't an important clue.
That top note, that cream, pure vanilla, sweeteners. That's a 10.
It was indeed a 10. Tree pruning
Really
scissors.
want to unravel
Okay.
an entire hose pipe if I don't have a reason to. I once knew a chap who was killed after getting trapped in one of those. So Bumbles the second.
It was a 10.
Very
Yeah,
nasty way to go.
absolutely. I see things have not changed around here. Absolutely not. Not even a little bit.
I have no idea what this app is. I'm certainly not going to touch it if I don't know it's safe. Maybe if we could find out more about it. I really am awfully embarrassed about this, you know.
I'm not. Hello, Constance.
Greetings. You must be Miss Gilfrey. Our most sincere condolences on
She's
your
got little
sad loss.
earrings.
If it isn't Lord Winklebottom. Father talked about you often, and you must be Mr. Frumple?
Doctor, actually. That is, I mean, sorry for your loss, miss.
First mother and now this. I think we must have done something unspeakable in
She
a
did
past
it.
life to suffer so much pain in this one. Don't you agree, Lord Winklebottom?
She did
There
it.
has been some terrible tragedy here, I agree, but I fear there may be some more earthly causes for the most recent one, at least.
You think there's villainy at work here?
We don't know yet, however, his death was quite a shock, as far as I know, he was fit as a fiddle before he died. In any case,
Fit as a
Dr.
butcher's
Crumple
dog,
will
you
be able
mean?
to tell us more.
I think, if you don't mind, I'd
Fit
just
as
like
a
to be left
fiddle.
alone for a while.
Well,
Goodbye
farewell.
for now, Miss Gilfrey.
Doesn't want us poking into things. I see how it is. Alright. I think I touched everything in here. Let's go upstairs.
A painting of one Max the Tux Sheldon. I say, didn't this fellow help us out in a case once?
Indeed so.
He looks very
Quite a
dapper.
respectable chap now, but had a bit of a murky past, I recall.
Yes, gave us some information about a particularly loathsome fellow who'd been running a smuggling ring.
Uh-huh. Is that a king?
I say, Frumple, this is a portrait of King Alec, a most popular monarch in his day.
Oh, indeed so. A very good old boy, as
This is
I
a
understand
Kickstarter? Are these
Quite
like
so,
Kickstarter
Crumple.
people's
A good
pets?
boy
Because this is
indeed.
cute. The bathroom, huh? What the fuck? Dude built his own private water slide.
Part of Gilfrey's pipe network.
That's
This one must have
amazing.
allowed him to easily get into the bath.
it. Looks like great fun. Would be better with a mud pit at the end of it, though.
That would be incredible. Just sloop on down that.
I'll just take this.
You know, I can prescribe medication if you need it. You don't have to go around stealing drugs from dead people.
It's an empty bottle, Frumple.
We love a good empty bottle. Wait, do we still have the stuff from earlier? I don't think we do. No. Okay. Interesting. New scene, new inventory.
This might prove useful.
Absolutely not. Why, if you take
Now
that,
you
people
know
will be
he's
able to
rich.
wash their
Yeah,
hooves after their
absolutely.
ablutions. Absolutely filthy. No, I won't allow it.
Okay. Take the
I
toilet.
don't wish to go right now, and certainly not with Frumple standing here.
How would a giraffe use a toilet? Different size toilet seats.
Different seats for small, medium, and large posteriors. Saves accidents with smaller animals falling in the bowl. Most
That's incredible.
considerate.
Look at this. Silly beggars have put the toilet roll on the wrong way
No.
round.
You know, between this
No.
and the tea fiasco, I sometimes feel like I barely know who you are anymore.
That's the right way. That's the right way. Get out of here.
The guest bedrooms are all down here. I suppose we should investigate.
Don't know why we bother. Even the daftest criminal isn't stupid enough to leave incriminating evidence lying around his own bedroom.
You never know.
Well, that was a bally waste of time. What did I tell you?
I know, old friend, but we had to do it.
Well, at least we dotted our I's and crossed our T's, or whatever the saying is.
From what I recall, this door leads to the attic. Sadly, it appears to be locked at the moment.
Bummer.
Oh, why do people insist on locking doors all over the place? Most inconvenient. Nobody ever
It's a good question,
considers
Epic.
us.
Also,
I rather
welcome.
imagine
Hello, hello.
Gilfrey
How's it
wasn't
going?
expecting to die, so probably wasn't anticipating our investigation.
Well, yes, I suppose the whole thing is rather more inconvenient for him.
Oh, good sirs. What the fuck? Is that a naked
Oh, I
mole
say,
rat?
This is a bit risque.
Risque.
I never understood why mole rats are so averse to wearing clothing like any normal animal.
Bunch of exhibitionists, if you ask me.
Oh. That's kind of
I
cool.
don't really think this diving suit would fit me.
Bummer.
A diving suit, used by Gilfrey to remain out of his tube system for long periods. It looks like the
Ah.
helmet can be removed.
Nothing. Egg
This
photo.
must be a baby photograph of Constance.
Look at a little bow.
Baby photo of a duck would be an egg. That's great.
Looks like our dear friend Inspector Culver has solved another case.
Ah.
It seems this was an international case. He was aided by a foreign chap named Inspector Waffles.
I'd rather go for a waffle right now.
Is there any time you couldn't?
That's amazing. Those are other games that are animal related, like animal detective games.
I think I'll leave these be. Not really cricket to go around stealing from a dead chap.
I mean,
cricket,
you've done
huh?
nothing but walk around picking up things that don't belong to you since we left home this morning, but have to draw the line somewhere, what?
Yeah, apparently.
A collection of old foreign coins. Gilfrey liked to keep them as a memento of his travels.
I
I
have
had a
it.
patient pay me
Welcome.
in foreign currency once. Gave me 1,000 something or others as payment. Thought I was rich, but
When'd
turned
you
out
get
they were
your-
only worth half a crown.
This tube is part of the network of pipes Gilfrey used to get around.
Ingenious system.
Okay, same thing as earlier. Oh, okay.
A small blade used for opening letters.
My God, Winklebottom, this might be it. The murder weapon.
Other than there being no blood in the water, this blade barely being sharp enough to break paper, let alone flesh, and the fact the murderer would have to dry it off and place it back in his desk after using it, rather than just taking it with him, yes, I'd say this fits the facts rather well.
Nobody likes you when you act like a blasted clever clogs, you know.
Clever
On top of all
clogs.
that, we don't even know that this is a murder yet.
Yes, you've made your point.
A note
It's
pad.
definitely a murder.
Looks like the top page has been torn off.
Oh, you know what this means. Quick, give me a pencil. I'm going to rub over it and reveal what was written on the torn-off sheet. This is my favourite.
Here you go then.
It's working, it's working.
Let me see now. 1 dozen eggs, 1 lettuce, a quart of milk. Well done, Frumple. You've uncovered an old shopping list.
Hooray!
How disappointing.
We did it. We solved it. Spode? Motherfucker's name is Spode. Greetings, Spode.
Greetings, good sir.
Ulysses Spode of Spode, and Flabbernacle. At your service, sir.
What a
Oh, I hate the
ludicrous
way it
collection of
blinks.
names that is.
Quite so, Frumple.
Spode is a homie. Spode is a frabblenackle. What did he say?
And what part do you play in today's events?
Don't rightly know, sir. Old Gilfrey wanted me to come and observe, he said. Worried there might be a spot of bother about
Spot of
whatever it
bother.
was he was announcing.
Legal bother, you mean?
As you say. Wouldn't tell me in
Oh, is
advance
he a lawyer?
what the whole bally palaver was all about, though.
The fuck is a
I
bally
suppose now
palaver?
We'll never know.
Well, perhaps.
So, since I'm here anyway and the old boy has popped off, might as well sort through his paperwork and make sure everything is in order. Lots to sort out when somebody dies, you know. Especially somebody as rich as him.
Well,
We shall
now that
speak
the old
more
boy's
later.
popped off.
Always
Hey,
here
Python,
if you need
welcome. Hello, hello. How's it going? Greetings. What was this dude's name? I totally
Greetings,
missed it.
dear lady.
Oh,
Hello,
I am
That's a lady.
Lord Winklebottom III, and this is my companion, Dr. Frumple.
I'm Vivian. Dr. Vivian Price.
You're
Oh, another
a
doctor.
Yes. Well, sort of. Not medicine. Geology. And physics. Also biology and linguistics. A few things.
Yes, well, medicine
Surprise,
is
freaked me
difficult,
out.
especially for a, well, you know.
Frumple.
Oh, don't worry.
my
I'm
word.
used to that sort of reaction.
What's your work?
Were you invited here for this great announcement? too?
Fucking nerd.
Me? Oh, no, I live here. Well, not here in the house, but on the island. I worked, I suppose, for Admiral Gilfrey.
Strange, the maid didn't mention other stuff.
No, she wouldn't. People tend to forget about me, you see, Mr. Winklebottom.
She did it.
Sometimes I think I might as well just blend into the scenery.
What was the nature
ha.
of your employment here?
You know of Gilfrey's expeditions. I helped him examine the artifacts he brought back. Cataloguing, mostly. But sometimes there'd be something more interesting.
Anything recently? Could that be what he intended to announce? Some big discovery?
No, nothing. I'm sure I would have known if there was something like that. I am sorry, Mr. Winklebottom.
What do you know of the other people in the house?
Chameleon
Not
joke,
very
amazing.
Much, I'm
Yep.
afraid. I haven't really spoken to anybody. I don't even know the staff all
I feel like
that
she
well.
could get away with
I
murder
tried
pretty
talking
easy,
to
though.
the gardener earlier, but he was in a frightful temper.
Who's the gardener?
You mentioned the gardener was in a bad mood. Do you know why?
Oh, well, he's always kind of grumpy, you know, but he seemed perfectly livid last time I saw him. Thought he was being given the sack, I think. Something about a vegetable patch. You should probably ask him.
Who
Thank you,
is the
miss.
gardener? Have we met? I don't think we met the gardener.
Spode got me out of a pinch with the constable and didn't even charge me a quid for it. Stand up, bloke.
Good old Spode. Is the gardener outside? Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I say, Frumple, look, there's an imprint here. Somebody must have dropped something in the wet mud. From the shape, I deduce...
It's very obviously a key. There's no need to act so bally clever about it, you know?
As you say, a key.
This makes me really want to watch like Midsummer Murders, whatever that one's called. Greetings.
Hello, my good man.
Do you mind? I have work to do. This storm is going to ruin my plants.
Perhaps you've not yet heard, but I'm afraid your master...
Oh, I've heard. And where does that leave me? That's what I want to know. Bloody inconsiderate of him it is.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Farewell then, my good fellow.
Farewell.
Oh, yes, you just go indoors. That's fine. Don't worry about me. Bloody love a storm, I do.
Oh, we can go out to the island?
It's no good. We won't get anywhere in this weather. We'll have to wait until the storm clears up.
Okay, never mind. I like how I just poked my head out.
Somebody must have dropped it.
I wonder what is...
I say, Frumple, what on earth was that?
Some
That
kind of
sounded
commotion coming from the drawing room, I
spooky.
think.
Quickly, we must investigate. Quick, Frumple, to the orangery. Miss Gilfrey is in grave danger.
She is?
Miss Gilfrey, what is it? Whatever is the matter?
Oh, Lord Winklebottom, it was terrible. A simply frightful thing.
I say, steady on. What are you talking about?
Out there, Dr. Frumple, out in the dark, it was a creature, a thing. I've never seen such a ghastly
She
sight.
definitely did it.
Are you sure, Miss Gilfrey? Could it perhaps have been Mr. Walters returning to his boat?
It wasn't a person, Lord Winklebottom.
Girl, that's a booty
animal
hole.
at all. It was wet and hairless and... Oh, God, that face. I shall never forget it.
What now?
Well, that's the
Please, try to be calm, Miss
goat
Gilfrey.
servant.
We must investigate.
Oh, sirs, thank goodness you're here. He just burst in, soaking wet, ranting and raving about a monster.
Gah! A foul, fearsome beast! Away! Away with you!
Poor fellow looks in a bad way. Frumple?
Chap seems delusional. We should get him into bed for some rest.
Came at me out of the trees, a malign monster! Ah! 'Tis after me! 'Tis after me!
Looks like he needs a good rest.
He can use one of the beds in the servants' quarters. I'm sure Ambrose won't object.
Right then, Frumple, let's help get him into bed.
As long as I don't have to get too close, he smells like a blessed brewery.
Come on then, old chap.
Put him in the soggy
Right,
bed.
we got the fellow settled. Should be right as rain soon.
As long as the bar guest doesn't come for him.
I say what?
Oh, never mind me, sir. Just a silly fancy.
Did you say Barguest? Like the name of this island?
It's daft, really, I suppose, but the
Barghast.
bar guest is a ferocious monster sent to roam the island at night. He's part dog, part monster. They say that anybody who sees it will surely die soon after.
Sounds like a pretty disagreeable chap, what? That's a poppycock, mind you.
Well, one last thing, sirs, if it pleases you. In all the commotion, Madame Lavinia has misplaced her crystal ball. Says it's been stolen. Would you believe it?
Not the crystal ball.
I've promised to keep an eye out for anything suspicious out here, but maybe you could go and talk to her.
Very well, we shall see what the problem is.
She was in the dining room? Yeah. What happened to your ball, lady?
I say, what's happened to your crystal ball?
Oh, it's that criminal sat in her chair over there. She's acting like she's oblivious, but look
Old
at
lady.
her bill. She's clearly stolen it.
Well, that's really not on.
I even tried mentioning the Scottish play to shock it out of her, but she's deaf as a post.
The Scottish play?
The Shakespeare play. Macbeth. Actors are terrified of it. Think Shakespeare will come and eat them if it's even mentioned, or something like that.
Okay.
What can you tell us about the lady sat over there?
Oh, I can't get a word
Sounds
out
like
of
the
her.
goose is
The
cooked.
old
I see what
bat
you did
needs
there.
some sort of hearing aid, if you ask me.
These modern hearing aids are a miracle of science. Some are barely larger than a briefcase, you know.
Thank you for your time.
Alright, let's go talk to the deaf bitch.
Dame Sigurd haberdashery bag. Knitting, sewing, wool, threads and such like.
She does have the ball in her mouth. The fuck, lady?
Madam, perhaps you could return the good lady's crystal ball.
What's that? Music hall? Ah, you must be a fan. Sorry, darling. I don't do requests.
Daft old bird.
Just punch it out of her.
Death.
The cheek! I do not have bad breath.
Well, that worked about as well as could be expected.
What the fuck? How are we gonna get this out of her?
What's that?
Ugh.
Oh god, I forgot how much the wallpaper in here fucks me up. Oh, we put him in that one and not the wet one? Wild.
Mr. Walters?
Vast and away with you!
Is he drunk again?
Was he ever not drunk?
Beast, more terrible than the Kraken! Begone! Begone!
I think he might be dreaming.
Fella's gone crackers if you ask me.
I should never have shot that albatross.
Oh.
Cursed I be! But he knocked over me pint.
Seems like he's delusional, or at least I hope he is.
Bro's lost it. I'm gonna ring the gong now.
I say, a gong. Shall I gong it?
I'm not
Yes.
entirely convinced that gong is a verb, but very well if you...
Do it.
Gong.
You don't actually need to say gong, you know?
Oh, well, I suppose, but where's the fun in that?
Strange, the maid said this would call the butler, but he's nowhere to be seen.
You didn't actually ring it, you just said the word gong. Let's see, what are we supposed to do now?
Any ideas, old thing?
I'd like to see what's inside that hatch in the kitchen. We must be able to get it to stay open somehow.
Hatch in the kitchen, wait a minute. What are you talking about? Hatch? Oh.
I can't just cause them to spontaneously combust.
When I was in the Calf Scouts, we'd make fires by rubbing twigs together.
I see, and do you have any twigs handy?
Ugh, you don't have to poo-poo all my ideas, you know?
I guess I use the match here? Hold on. This is gonna be a challenge. Oh no, I'm never gonna be able to reach it. Fucking game! We might not be able to finish this game just because it's unplayable. Oh.
Need a steady hoof to do this, as there's
Lord.
only one match left. There we go, the cookery's heating up nicely now.
I don't know why we want that on.
At least we know we can make more...
Oh, that's a relief. I feel like I've been nursing this cup for hours now. So I'll make
Maybe.
it next time and put the milk in first like you meant to.
Listen.
This seems nice and hot now, but I'm not really sure what one does with one.
Yeah, I don't know why we wanted... Do they mean this hatch?
Just open this.
Ugh,
Okay.
bastard.
That's what they meant. Let's see, what do we got? The saucepan, maybe?
No, I don't think... I'm really not sure. I have reservations.
Okay, cheating it is. Okay. We need to go...
A collection of books, nothing of any great interest right now. Various works of fiction. These are most likely Ethelberta's. Aristotle preferred his scientific tomes instead.
Ugh, Shakespeare. The masters made us read it at school, toted old rot. Don't mind the one with the two lovers from rival families of mongooses and capybaras, though.
Sharks.
I say, Frumple, there's a copy of the play Madame Lavinia mentioned here. Macbeth.
Alright. Cool. We need that book. Wait, did I hopefully I took it. Okay, we did not take it. Motherfucker. Take that book. Just see me running around this place.
You know, this might just come in.
Just as long as you don't force me to read it.
There we go. There we go. Now we have it. Okay.
I say, madam, I have a play here that might interest you.
The Scottish play! Oh, get away from me! Away!
Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, at least she spit out the balls.
Thank you so much for getting my crystal ball back. I will let Beryl know that she needn't stand guard any longer.
Don't mention it, madam. That'll be all for now, ma'am.
You think she'd spit? Ah, yes, point and click game logic. Yeah, basically. Okay. I still don't know what we're supposed to do here. Okay. Supposed to be some reference books that we can use. Except I don't know where they are. In the study, perhaps? Yeah.
We could spend days looking through these books. Maybe if we had something specific to search for.
But you do.
This pitcher plant is full of a nasty looking liquid. Some kind of sap, I presume.
What did you call me?
I have no idea what this sap is. I'm certainly not going to touch it if I don't know it.
Okay, now you look at the reference books. You toot.
I wonder if I can find any information about
There we
that
go.
plant we saw in the orangery. Ah, yes, here we are.
What does it say?
Apparently, that sticky fluid in the plant is a kind of resin. Mix it with a strong alkali and apply a heat source and it'll set hard as rock.
Maybe we could use that for something if we can get hold of a heat source.
Crazy. Wild. Okay, now.
A small end.
Motherfucker. Just a little bit out of my reach. There we go.
Right then, I'll collect a quantity of sap in the empty bottle.
Yay, okay. Now. Oh, I can take that letter opener. Let's take that.
Let's take this with us.
You must be flummoxed if you think we're going to be in this blasted place long enough for you to start getting correspondence.
We might get a letter. You don't know. Alright, let's see if I can pull this one off.
This might do the job if I hold the door open with one hoof and try to jam the letter opener in with the other. Yes, I think that's going to keep the door
I
open.
feel like you couldn't hold a knife with a hoof, but what do I know?
It's open now, so I should be able to look inside.
Poke your little giraffe head in there.
Right, with this door held open, I can just about get my head in here. Let's have a look inside, shall we?
Oh, wow.
Well, that was a tight squeeze. I can't really do much down here, but I can have a look around at least.
Salt.
Looks like there are some bags over yonder, but I can't tell what's inside them.
Over yonder. Can pinch it, maybe? Maybe.
This is a bottle of lye, an alkali used for cleaning. This system must feed water into the rest of the house, the taps, Gilfrey's pipe network, the orangery, and so on. Alas, I cannot reach the switch from this undignified position. We'll need to get into the room. This switch seems to be connected to the pump system that drives water through Gilfrey's in-house pipe network.
Okay, so if we figure out how to stop the water, maybe he'll pop out, or... Aren't they freshwater? Man, I don't fucking know. I can barely pronounce axolotl. I don't know what they're about. Okay, let's see. Wait, hold on.
It's open now, so I should... Right, with this...
I could take this with me.
This is a dangerous substance. I don't especially want to pick it up with my mouth, but I suppose I don't really have a choice.
Okay. Okay, now...
Let's pour this sap into the imprint of the key. Yes, that's filled it nicely.
This shit, I would never come up with this stuff on my own.
Let's put this alkali into the sap then.
Yeah,
I don't even know that lye is an
steady
alkaline.
hoof of a surgeon.
Steady hoof of a surgeon.
Oh dear, well, it
Oh.
all went in at any rate.
Oh my god. Bruh.
There's a mixture of sap and alkali in this hole now. If the book we read is to be believed, it just needs heat to harden it.
Shame it's so bloody freezing out here, really.
Okay. It seems to think we should have a lamp. I most certainly do not have a lamp. Huh, it doesn't say where to get the lamp. Let me know if you guys see a lamp. I don't think there's one back here. No. Probably in the office then? No?
Hey, Miro, you have to get the lamp in the game, not out the game.
Let's give this a turn and see if we can't drain the system to get Gilfrey out of there.
Wait, we can't do this while the water pumps are turned on. We'd probably flood the house. Or, at the very least, I might get water in me tea.
Not water in your tea. Okay, what the fuck? Where am I meant to get a lamp? The bathroom? No. Oops.
Part of
didn't mean to
Gilfrey
click
Looks
on
like
that.
great.
In the dining room. It doesn't say.
This door appears...
Must lead down to that cellar you're
Can I just wrench one of these off the wall? Do you have the lamp? Heat source,
I'm
yeah.
looking for a portable heat source of some kind. Perhaps you could oblige.
A portable heat source? I'm sure I have no idea. Perhaps Pumphrey has something in his tool shed.
Pumpers!
He's been in a devil of a mood these past few days.
That'll be all for now, madam.
Pumphrey.
I wonder if you could help procure me some kind of portable heat source.
Procure a heat source? Look, Mush, if you want to borrow a lamp, just bloody well say so, why don't you?
Well, if it's not too much trouble.
Oh no, that's just fine and dandy. I tell you what, you wait here in the shelter while I go off in the middle of a bloody storm to find you a lamp. Wouldn't want you to go to any bother, like.
Most gracious of you, I'm sure.
Well, here you are then. Do
Nice.
be careful not to burn your bloody hooves on it, won't you? I'm off inside, now that I've battened down the hatches out here. Don't feel you have to follow me, like.
Never did like invertebrates.
Well, my computer's lost its mind. Okay, now... Nope. Okay.
I'll just touch the wick to the flame, and here we are. The lantern is illuminated.
Okie dokie.
Let me try and apply heat from this lamp to the resin mixture, and let's see what happens.
Oh, can't see anything happening. How boring.
Give it time, Frumple.
Can we go now? I'm so bored waiting for this.
You know, Frumple, I rather think we can. Look, the resin is set solid, just like the book said.
Oh
Nice.
yes, no, never doubted it for a moment. Looks like we now have a copy of the key that was dropped here.
Now to find what is the key to.
Probably that fucking door. I would imagine. I hope.
Maybe this key we made will fit the lock on the cellar door.
By Jove, it works. Well done.
Oh, unfortunately it snapped off in the lock. I suppose
Good.
the resin wasn't really strong enough. Still got the door open anyway.
Well, nailed it. Okay, now we can do this. Which means that we can get his dead body out. Hooray. Pro gamer. Yeah, I didn't cheat at all. I didn't look up a single hint. Nope.
The sign next to this light says,
Maybe just a slight turn.
no.
Maybe just a little one.
Let's give this a turn and see if we can't drain the system to get Gilfrey out of there. It's no use. The wheel is completely seized up. We'll need to lubricate it somehow.
Bound to be some oil or grease around the place somewhere.
Okay, once again, I have no idea. Oh, okay. Didn't even register that that was a thing. Okay, so.
Let's put the pan on the stove. A block of butter.
I like it when it's solid. Easier to take a bite out of it.
What the fuck, bruh? Don't just take a bite out of the butter.
How thrilling. I've always wanted to try my hoof at cooking. Ah, look, Frumple, the heat has
Try
melted
my
the butter
hoof
into an
at
oily
cooking.
liquid. I can hardly pick this up with my bare hooves. We'll need something to soak it up, I wager.
Well, what about your mane? That's probably absorbent.
That's a disgusting thought, Frumple.
Just lube it up.
gonna be this towel, yeah?
This might prove useful.
Absolutely not.
Why won't he let me take it? Oh, that's alright. Sure. So instead of using the perfectly good towel in the bathroom, we're gonna take the kitchen knife that we got, guys. We're gonna use it on the moose head. Oop, did I not pick it up? Pick it up! Oh, shit. We might actually not be able to reach this one. Ugh.
I have reservations about doing...
God damn it.
I'd really rather...
Is his necktie a different story? Yeah, okay. We're gonna aim for the tie. I'm never gonna be able to reach this. Oh!
Sorry about this, sir, but I'm afraid we have need of your time.
Set up the perfectly good cloth in the bathroom. We're just gonna cut off this guy's tie.
Oh, frightfully sorry, madam.
Can't do this while the old goat is hanging around, what? We may need to convince her to leave.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Perhaps
go take a nap.
lady.
I am feeling quite tired after all the commotion. I suppose there won't be any more guests now, and the madam's missing item has been found, so I should get a bit of rest.
Point and click. Point and click logic is wild. What do they call that? A hair whisker mushroom mustache something?
Sorry about this, sir, but I'm afraid we have need of your tie.
Stealing your tie. Okay, now back to the kitchen to dunk the tie.
I have reservation.
There we go.
I suppose this fabric will soak up the grease. Ah yes, we now have a greasy tie. How splendid.
You do the strangest things, Winklebottom.
Okay. Now back to the valve to turn the thing. All this just to get to a dead body. Kind of crazy.
Right then, I'll wipe this liquid butter around the
Buttered
valve
tie.
using the tie we cut off a dead moose's mounted head.
There is literally no simpler way we could have done this.
I think I might dispose of this now. It's absolutely disgusting.
Will it work now?
Let's give this a turn and see if we can't drain the system to get Gilfrey out of there. The lubrication has helped, but I still can't turn it. If only I had some leverage.
Oh my god! The pruning shears work. Use the butcher knife.
I'm really not sure, but...
Why can't we play a game where somebody has thumbs?
Might come in useful, I suppose.
Let's try this.
No.
No. Oh, did anybody see a stick anywhere? Oops.
This giraffe is just as strong as you are, Miro.
So not at all. Got it. Oh. Okay. That's dramatic. First of all, this is to fix that.
The wire coat hanger might work, but I'll need to cut it into a few pieces first.
Oh. Easy. I got something for that. Maybe?
I'm not sure they're designed for metal, but these shears are just about managing to get through the coat hanger.
Looks like they're jiggered now, though. Best check them away.
Not the most professional repair, but I think this should
I
allow
wish
us
you
to
guys
use
could
the
see how
telephone.
ridiculous this is, what I'm having to do. Here, I'll post a picture in Discord. Ridiculous.
Let's give this a try. then.
Ludicrous.
Ah yes, I have a connection. Operator, get me Scotland Yard.
Has it got through?
She's just connecting me now. Ah, greetings. This is Lord Winklebottom. I wish to report a suspicious death on the Isle of Bargast. I say hello? Hello?
What's wrong?
The line's dead. Must have gone down somewhere outside the house. Blast it, I don't think my message got through. It's down to us, Frumple. We must investigate this death ourselves.
Okay. We can do that. We need this axe.
A long metal axe. This seems very sturdy. Even the handle is metal.
I say, Winklebottom, I bet Gilfrey liked this axe a lot. Or...
Oh my god.
Because he's an axolotl.
Oh my
yes. I understand.
Get out of town.
Sorry, my friend. I'm rather afraid I've more of a need for this than you do.
There's just nothing you won't half-inch given the chance, is there?
I will pilfer everything. Okay, now back up here. Into here. Twist about and shout.
Lubricating the valve wasn't enough, but maybe this will help us get some leverage on it.
Turn.
Since there's no way to contact the mainland, we should flush out the body and perform an autopsy ourselves.
Are you sure you know what you're doing? The Gilfrey estate will not be held liable for any damage or injury caused by incorrect operation of that device, you know.
Oh, hang it all, what's the worst that can happen?
Oh, bloody hell!
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Oh no. Oh, we just committed a murder. Oh no. Oh, we just did that, guys. Salt water on the slug. We murdered a man. Oh dear.
Well, that was a most eventful night.
Quite so, old boy.
Hopefully our
Quite
call got through
so.
to the police on the mainland, though I don't hold out much hope in that regard.
Our first priority should be the autopsy. I'll need to go and have a look at the body.
Good lord, what was that? It sounded like it came from the drawing room. We must investigate.
Why does she always be screaming?
Somebody please come quickly!
It's Miss Gilfrey again. Hurry, Frumple.
Oh, Lord Winklebottom, Dr. Frumple, thank goodness you're here. I just came back this morning and I discovered this horrific mess.
What a disgusting sight. What on earth is it?
I do believe it's Mr. Pumphrey, the gardener.
Whatever could have happened to him?
Poor chap looks so doused in salt
Fucked
water.
up.
Deadly to certain invertebrates, you know.
Salt water? Why would salt water be running through the pipes in here?
I need some fresh air. You'll find me outside if you need me. Oh, look at this!
Ah, Miss Price! You gave me quite the start. I didn't notice you coming in.
Story of my life. This is fascinating, though. I'd heard this could happen to slugs, but I've never witnessed it before. Oh, I would like to study it.
Bit grim.
A bit grim. That's a puddle of a dead man.
I say, you don't think this had anything to do with us messing around with that water system, do you?
Oh, I don't suppose
No,
so.
no.
On balance, I'm certain this was just a terrible but entirely unrelated accident.
No. Couldn't have been us. Never. Lock her up, lock up! No, I didn't do
Tell us a
it.
bit about your work.
It's hard to know where to begin, really. It was very varied. Archaeology, historical research, even paleontology. Gilfrey had found a lot of very interesting artifacts over the years.
And you were cataloguing them all?
I wasn't just his secretary, if that's what you were implying. I studied them, made notes, performed tests to determine age and so on. We were doing solid research.
Had you made any significant discoveries recently? Could that be what Gilfrey was planning to announce?
No, nothing out of the ordinary. Certainly nothing that would be of interest to the general public.
Could we perhaps take a look at your notes to see if there's anything that stands out?
I'm afraid not. Mr. Gilfrey took them and I don't know where he put them. I'd be very grateful to have them back if you happen to find them.
Thank you, Miss
Okay.
Price. I don't really want to lug around.
Well, you know, we can explore the island now, I think. Let's talk to the preacher, though. Oh, just kidding.
Goodbye.
God be with
Goodbye, Reverend. Never mind. Let me go check out that dead body. You can't lock me up. I'm the detective. Well, let's not touch it.
Poor Gilfrey. How sad he should end up like this. I suppose we should search the body for clues.
Looks like there's something in his pocket. We should probably take a look. I'll need to perform an autopsy as soon as possible, too.
Let's try to do this as quickly as we can. I don't like to think of him just lying here in the bathtub like this.
You know, this sort of reminds me of that case we had in Yorkshire a few years back. Remember that? Hogfellow was murdered by being pushed down a hill in a bathtub. Last of the summer swine, the press called it.
Shall we get on, Frumple? Right then, I suppose you'll need to perform this autopsy.
Trouble is, I don't have all my equipment. Wasn't expecting to need it. At the very least, I'll need a knife, some needle and thread, and some kind of apron to protect myself. Have to ask around, I suppose.
A knife. Needle and thread. Ooh. The lady with the sewing thing. I say, good madam.
Dame Seagilly's haberdashery bag.
Go on then, pinch a needle and thread while she's not looking.
Dr. Reginald Frumple, I'm appalled. We must ask her if we wish to borrow her belongings.
Bitch.
Like you asked when you made off with that dead chap's tie, you mean?
Uh-huh. Yeah. I definitely asked.
Dame Celia, we should like to borrow your sewing kit.
Don't mumble so, darling.
My God.
Greetings, madam.
I say, what? I say, speak up.
I say, what?
You young people do mumble so.
I said...
No, it's no good. I can't hear you. I can't talk to you if you're not going to speak clearly.
That
should
old
be the
bird,
next
she
one to
needs her
die.
ears syringing, if you ask me.
Can she please be the next
Farewell,
one to
Dame
die?
Celia.
What did you say?
Just
Dame
take it.
Seagilly's haberdashery.
Go on then, pinch it.
Dr. Reginald...
Like you asked.
Oh, why are you gonna make this difficult? Just steal it. All right, hold on. Where's my guide? Every time I open this guide, it opens a new tab. There's so many tabs. Where am I? What year is it? Okay. Speak to Constance, open the left drawer. Oh. Oh. Yay, okay, we did that. Alright, we gotta go to the study now. That's up here. Have you tried killing the pelican? We really need to.
Oh, look, this is a map of the island. This will come in useful, I'm sure.
Nice.
Let's take one of these envelopes.
Sure, why not? Okay. Maybe this part of the guide. Oh my god, there's so many tabs. Oh, jeez. I'm lost in the sauce, guys. Okay. Where's the goat lady at? Servants' quarters, maybe? She's just chilling? Nope. Outside? Wait, in the kitchen, maybe? Who's in the kitchen? Yeah.
Ah, Miss Clutterbuck, I wonder if you might be able to lend us your apron for a short time.
I think not, my lord.
Okay.
I'll be lost without it. Give me a minute and I'll get you one of my spares, though.
I'll take it.
Here you are, my lord. You can keep this one. It never did me any good in any case.
Oh my.
What does that mean?
Here, Frumple, you can keep hold of this.
What does that mean?
Thank you, Miss...
Oops, left that open all night. Was she hiding under that apron? Great question.
Well, the rain appears to have cleared up at least. This will make exploring the rest of the island rather easier.
Yes, wouldn't have wanted to go out in that storm. My tea would have been watered down something rotten.
Good morning, good sir. Spode! What's
Have
up,
you finished
Spode?
sorting through Gilfrey's paperwork? Did you find everything you needed?
Well, not everything. There were some papers missing. If you find any of his documents or such like, do let me know.
Yeah, I'll definitely
Thank
do
you,
that.
Mr. Spode.
Dude couldn't even bother to look in a desk. It's kind of wild. Hooray! Let's traverse. Ooh, the family crypt. This can be fun. Oh. What you guys doing out here?
Perhaps we could discuss your family.
Why's it got spooky music?
What can you tell us about your mother?
Mother and I were great pals, Lord Winklebottom. We had such laughs, often at Father's expense. The house was so full of joy before.
I was so very sorry to hear of Ethelberta's death.
The house wasn't the same after that. I had to get away, you understand? I just couldn't bear it. But now I've returned, and Father is...
Dreadful business. Just dreadful.
Had you seen your father recently?
No, not for some time. I was so looking forward to seeing him again, introducing him to Winslet. But
Winslet? Is that the name of the cat?
Thank you, miss. Farewell, miss.
Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, okay, it was Winslet.
Tell us more about this business with your family.
Not much to tell. I wanted to get a decent job and they didn't approve. Just wanted me to swan around the estate all day. Not my style, old thing. I mean, I like to enjoy myself as much as the next chap, but one has to try to make a difference, don't you think?
Wish I didn't have to have a job. My life would be much easier without all the bloody sick people badgering me all day.
So they disowned you. Seems a trifle harsh.
Well, quite, old thing. Families, eh, Winklebottom? More belly trouble than they're worth. We'd be better off without them. Oh, sorry, Constant.
Thank you, sir. This appears to be the grave of one Brutus Nibbler.
Brutus Nibbler! Percival Flabbernacle.
Percival Flabbernacle, 1808 to 1905.
May Blob be
May
with
Blob
him.
Be with him. How curious.
What does that mean?
For those we've lost, there are a number of names here. Here's one, Bleaky Outlook. A chap named Wilfred Pex is apparently buried here. The grave of a Julia Zizou.
Zizou, huh? We go in. Oh, yeah, nice. Wow.
Ethelberta's grave, you can tell how much he revered her.
Don't much fancy being buried myself. Shoved into a tiny wooden box in the cold and darkness. No, I had enough of that getting over here, thank you very much.
Percy Tinkle. Bertram Flumps. Got a lot of the Gilfreys here and here. Dinky Little. No, not Dinky Little. He only lived to be 4. Aw, Dinky Little. That's sad. Crypt is where they stashed all their illicit wealth. Kept as cash and not reported. Full of stacks and bills and banknotes. A cryptocurrency. Get out of here. Boo indeed. Boo. Ooh, spooky. Oh, spooky. No. I'll tackle that when and if we have to. Oh, you gotta do it to get to the lighthouse, I see. Bertram Fucks? No, Bertram Flumps. He do be flumping.
Look, Frumple, it's Mr. Walters.
Let me be. I'm not sticking around this place for a minute longer.
Can we just let him leave like this?
Who's going to stop me? you soft-bellied landlubbers?
It's okay, Frumple. Walters clearly wasn't here when Gilfrey was killed. We can let him leave.
Drunkard barely got us here in one piece, probably drowned before he reaches the mainland. Still, it's his own funeral, I suppose.
I'll have you know that I be as sober as a judge. After what I saw last night, I'm giving up drink for life.
Well, goodbye then, Mr. Walters, and good luck.
Goodbye. He's not coming back for us, is he? We're fucked.
Good grief.
Oh,
Frumple.
no!
What on earth is this poor unfortunate?
Oh, as I live and breathe. It's Lord Winklebottom.
Culver.
Oh, am I glad to see you, sir.
Inspector Culver. What on earth happened to you?
We got your call, Winklebottom. So I got here as quick as I could.
Oh, no.
I have come to help, sir.
You don't look like you're in any state to do that right now. How on earth did you get here?
It wasn't easy, sir. Couldn't get a boat. Only a madman would try to sail through that storm.
Well, quite.
So he tried to fly
Hold
through
on
it
a minute.
instead?
You don't mean...
That's right, sir. I flew here, all the way from Special Branch. Now, if you don't mind, sirs, I'm starting to feel a bit...
Poor old bird has passed out. Come on, Frumple, let's get him back to the mansion to rest. Right, well, we got him settled down. We should go back and check on him later.
Poor guy. Driftwood?
Some driftwood is floating out on the sea. This might be useful if I could reach it.
You're a
Honestly,
giraffe.
The one thing you should be good at is reaching things at a distance.
I'm not far off, but I need a bit more reach. Some kind of long pole would do the trick if it had something on the end to hook in the wood. If only I hadn't lost that boat hook earlier.
I can't believe they lost all their shit on the way over here. Oh, that's why our inventory is empty. Okay. I'm putting it together. A
I can't
submarine.
open these by hoof. I'll need a tool of some kind.
We got gunpowder and a submarine,
Some
huh?
old barrels. They seem to be
Plot
sealed
thickens.
shut, though there's what looks like gunpowder around the bottom of them. Too damp to use, I'd wager. Maybe the stuff inside would be dry. I should very much like to see the inside of that craft, however the water is far too deep to wade over. Frumple, perhaps you could...
No bloody chance. I'd get water in me tea.
Not watery tea.
Good lord, Frumple, look at this. It's Gilfrey's submarine vessel. He used this for his expeditions, made some fantastic voyages of discovery.
Too lazy to swim, I suppose.
I rather think he's built for streams and rivers rather than whole oceans, to be fair.
Oh, well, yes, I suppose that's a reasonable excuse.
What else is in here? Anything?
This water is far too deep to wade in. We'll need to find another way if we're to get over to that vessel.
Okay, let me look at the guide. Nope, not that guide. Different day. Oh. Shit be getting wild up at the main house, apparently. We have lots to do up here. I took off to go exploring when I shan't need to. Let's see. We gotta go to the drawing room.
One of those newfangled gramophone players.
Newfangled?
The music plays through this trumpet.
Modern technology is
Newfangled.
wonderful. Just look how tiny it is.
Okay,
I can't remove this trumpet. It's held in place with a small screw.
Wait a minute. How are we supposed to... Oh? Bartle? Come in.
I apologize for the interruption, Madam Miro. I bring delightful news from the stream. The benevolent Era Cant has gifted a Twitch subscription to Python 314. Their generosity truly knows no bounds. Perhaps on your behalf I might extend my gratitude by arranging for a handwritten thank you card to be dispatched, penned with the finest ink on luxurious parchment. What do you think of this proposal, my revered queen?
Why, yes, Bartle. See it done. What if Bartle wrote the thank you? That'd be kind of wild.
This trusty knife will surely slice through these vexatious vines.
Air, thank you for gifting us up to Python.
Just
Python,
imagine if
welcome
we
back
hadn't
to the
found that knife.
superheroes.
Worth its weight in gold, that thing.
I'm not sure how many months that is for you, but I know you've been here before. Looks like it's at least 6. So welcome back to the superheroes. Air, thank you for gifting that sub. Even after the crypt joke, truly a generous soul. Everybody gets 1 pun. That's it. I need that axe back so we can reach that driftwood. Nope, not the tube. Not the tube. Not the tube. Quit talking about the tube.
You know, I feel like this axe might come in useful again.
Yeah, let's take that.
I suppose there's no harm in taking it out now.
Wait, just let me move out of the way first. I don't want to be anywhere near this lash up after the last time you touched it.
See? Perfectly safe. I think.
Where's he keeping that? How are we toting around this massive axe? Okay. Now we can go get that driftwood. I just noticed a little sea creature with a top hat on the map. That was cute. Okay. Now, axe, driftwood. Fish that shit out. Yeah, with your little giraffe
This might
mouth.
do the job. Yes, I can pull the driftwood in towards the shore.
I feel like...
And you almost did it without dropping
could've
that
just
antique
walked
axe into the
water.
drink too. Almost.
Cool. Okay, now...
I can't just lay this wood over the water. It'll need to be bound together with...
Oh, oops. Okay, wait. I see the vision.
Now I
see
can
the
bind
vision.
this driftwood together with the vines.
Little ladder.
Yes, that makes a most satisfactory plank.
Not how I imagined that going, but
This driftwood plank will make an ideal makeshift bridge over to the
thought they'd
ship.
make it like fat.
There, perfect.
Oh yes, this will definitely hold the combined weight of a giraffe and a hippo. Absolutely no danger here.
Have a little faith, my friend.
Yeah, no. It's gonna be totally fine. Ooh! Logbook! Ooh, a crowbar. Fuck yeah.
I suppose they kept this round in case it was needed to unstick a valve or something.
Could have done with that earlier.
Well,
Mine
have
now.
It now. That's the main thing.
Mine now, bitch! Airlock. Outside. Organ! Start dootin'.
Look, Frumple, there's a book of music on the organ. Perhaps you could play one of these.
No, I don't think so. Don't really care for any of them.
You've not even looked.
Well, even so. Maybe if you have a particular request, I could treat you to a performance.
I do have a particular request. Stairs.
I say, I wonder where this goes.
I suspect it leads down to the engine. Probably just machinery and such like down there. In any case, there's a red rope blocking our path.
Oh no, quite so.
Oops.
Unconscionable. Unthinkable.
Probably for the best, truth be told. Our record when it comes to operating machinery we don't fully understand is not entirely spotless.
Thwarted by the red rope yet again. Daft.
Notes about the times the vessel has been taken out. Nothing particularly recent as far as I can tell. Times, dates, coordinates, that sort of thing.
All a load of bloody gibberish to me. Oh, I say, the last page has a note written on it.
My dearest Ethelberta, a reminder that should you need to open the safe in my absence, you have only to play our tune.
Fellow has a safe then. Best look into that. Always some good clues in safes. Bad lot of good that note does us though. How do we know what their tune was? Fella could have been a bit more explicit.
I rather suspect that was the point. Anyway, we don't know, but somebody else might.
Daughter might.
We'll need to find out where this safe is too. Maybe one of the staff would be able to help there.
Hey, Pino, welcome. Hello. Is this a zero death speedrun? It sure is. No
Unfortunately,
deaths so
I don't have
far.
the ability to hold my breath for long periods of time. If I'm going out there, I'll need a way to breathe.
Gonna have to get that suit.
It's a bit murky down here, though I rather fancy I can see something or someone moving out there.
I suppose some aquatic fellow might be living down here. Doesn't appeal to me. How would you ever make a cup of tea underwater?
I feel like...
Closer look. I say, Frumple, old thing, there looks to be a chap in a spot of bother out here.
Oh. Oh. Buddy. I feel like it's just sitting in a puddle. But that looked a little bit deeper than a puddle, so maybe I'm mistaken. Cool. So we need to get the diving helmet. And I think the octopus has a top hat too. I think that can be our chore for next time. Unless it just comes right off, but I doubt it will. Let's see.
Maybe this will help get a better view under that lake.
You can't just stick it on your head, though, you know? You'll need to make a seal somehow.
Yes, and figure out a way to breathe.
Okay, is it even going to fit over that whacking great conch of yours?
Wacky great conch. All right. On that note. Found dead in pipe. We still haven't found the butler. Where the fuck is the butler? Butler, where are you at? Pumphrey's dead. I still think Spode's the best character. Changed my mind. This game should be about 4 hours, so I think we should be able to wrap this up on Wednesday in perfect timing. So, as long as I can figure out what the fuck we're meant to be doing. Oh, we have to save. Oh, good thing I figured that out. Or we'd be starting over. Ambrose is the best character? No. No. Spode. Cool. This is an interesting, albeit a very difficult game. Somehow this is like the hardest game we've played all year. But I look forward to continuing it on Wednesday. Let's get out of here. Let's do our thank yous and take off and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Everybody should go touch some grass. I'm feeling a grass touch today. Something tells me some of you might already be in the grass. Just an inkling I have. Eric, thank you for gifting a sub to Python. Python, welcome back to the superheroes. Thank you to everybody who did rad redeems and sound biddies and everybody that streaked. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your weekend and a good start to your week. I'll see you on Wednesday for some more Winklebottom. Hardest game we played all year, she says on January 12th. That's the joke. Actually, honestly, some of the scary games we played last time were kind of difficult just because they were scary. Cool. See you on Wednesday. Yes, Charles, I hope you have a good surgery and all goes well. Hope to see you on Wednesday. And take care, guys. I'll see you then, and we'll do some more Winklebottom. Bye.